Hello everyone, welcome back to Jent Watches. Today we're going to be continuing with One Piece. I'm just so happy that we are because it's been a little while since I've recorded these One Piece videos. And today I'm going to be recording 4 episodes in a row. This video is only going to be 2 episodes, but I am pre-recording these right now because when you are watching this video if you're watching it on Patreon, then I'm about to go to Melbourne for the Crunchyroll Expo, the Crunchyroll Anime Expo. If you're watching it on YouTube, I am currently in Melbourne, and it should be like the day after the Crunchyroll Anime Expo. So I'm pre-recording a bunch of videos to try to be able to have videos still go up while I'm away. And so yeah, today I'm going to be watching 4 episodes of One Piece in a row. And if you are on YouTube and you want to watch the next 2 and watch my entire session, basically all 4 episodes, you can go to my Patreon account right now and it should have all of those episodes up already for you. One Piece. What happened last time? Well, I know we were in the restaurant and there's that despicable pirate. Let's see if I have the names written down. I sure hope I do. That's kind of my thing. Okay, so Don Krieg is in the restaurant. And basically was like, "Oh, can you please help me? Oh, I'm so hungry and sick and awful. This is all so bad. I promise I won't do anything." And so Sanji was like, "Okay, here's some food." And he's like, "Haha, I will do something." So now they're all fighting. And Sanji still kind of wants to feed the crew because the crew's hungry and he likes feeding hungry people. And so yeah, let's see how this whole thing plays out. I'm not exactly sure who I want to win necessarily, other than just I want Luffy's crew to be cool. As long as they come out on top, it doesn't really matter which of the 2 sides necessarily win. I mean, the ideal situation is the crew all gets fed and then they all get taken by the Navy, I guess. That's the ideal situation in my mind. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's get into this episode. This is episode 23 of One Piece. Here we go. Oh, and then he was in his armor or something, wasn't he? Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Defeated warrior. Okay, so he went into the Grand Line and failed? Redfoot Zeph. Master of Kicks. Oh, interesting. That's funny because Sanji uses his legs, right? Damn. This is a pretty unique art style they're doing right here. Okay. Oh, he came back unhurt. Nice. So that would have valuable information, right? About how to get through the Grand Line safely. Okay, I know who to root for now. Okay, this is interesting. I really like the way they're setting this up right now. Yes, Luffy! Speak your mind. I love Luffy's confidence. Seven days, damn. That's pretty insane. I'd like to see you try. Oh yeah, he's already challenging the big boss. Yeah, Sanji, you're gonna join. Don't worry. Luffy will win you over. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fair. Is he still doing the peace sign? There you go. What? Did they just kiss each other? What a weird joke. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Between like just two men. Because he is. No, the person responsible is Don Krieg. He's speaking from experience, I assume. Sanji is starved before. This seems like a lot of expendable chefs. I don't know. I wonder if Sanji can take Don Krieg. I believe Luffy can, but... Oh, was he there? I guess he must have been. Uh-huh. Okay. This is interesting. Uh-huh. One man? Oh my god, who is it? Looks like a man with a hat. Shanks? I'm just gonna assume every man with a hat is Shanks. Even though Shanks didn't have a hat when he left because he gave it to Luffy. But you know, if I was Shanks, I would go and buy a new hat. Who is this man? Is that the evil ship? Not evil ship. Is that the ship who wiped them out? Hawk-like eyes. Who is it? Describe him or something. We probably don't know him, but Zoro might know him? Hawkeye, okay. So he shoots arrows at you? Okay, Zoro's shook. Yeah, I mean, if you're in the Grand Line, I'm assuming it's just like an open battleground. Yeah. Hey, you're signed on, dude. I like that attitude. Hey, I know I'm stupid, but you can't call me stupid. I'm very happy for these guys. How do they have meat? Wasn't it ingredients? If they have meat, surely they should have cooked that. Oh my god. He's like, great, you've eaten. Now let's go back to the place that was terrifying. Oh my god. That wasn't even a I'm not going. That was just a, wait, are we going back there? Huh? Who's this? Okay, I bet the chefs could take the pirates. Like, the random pirates can take the random chefs. What? What was that? Oh my god. What? Who's this person? Oh my god. If Don Krieg isn't the major villain of this arc. Oh my god. Man, that ship's huge. That really puts it into perspective when you see it next to the restaurant. Ah. Okay, good. They're alive. If we're linked by fate. Oh. That totally sounds like something she'd do, actually. I actually do believe that. If they were to claim she was dead, I wouldn't believe that for a second, but... What? Who is it? Oh my god. That reaction. It's not Hawkeye, is it? There's no way. There's no way that's Hawkeye. But Zora's reacting like it is. Oh my god! What? I am so surprised that we have Hawkeye here already, because the way they were writing that, I mean, that's a great bait and switch. That is really good. I was thinking while the sort of confrontation was going on, like, Don Krieg is like kind of intimidating, but at the same time they keep playing him down further and further and showing like, oh, he's a defeated pirate. He didn't take Luffy on like right away, you know. He's almost like too confident that it's like super obvious that he would lose. Like, there's all this stuff where it's just like Don Krieg, when they first mentioned his name, it's like, bam, he's this guy right up here. And then each scene that he's in, it's actually taking him down a few more pegs. Like, if you're using Kuro for an example, because he's the most recent villain we've had, Kuro was like Klahadore, so he's just like, you know, in terms of threat level, he's down here. And then it's like, oh no, he's Kuro, he's the smartest pirate over. Bam! And then it's just like, when we saw him, it's like, oh, boop, 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 boop. And then he's just like really dangerous. And then when they start to fight him, he goes down a little bit. But no, with Krieg, it was like, we met him up here, and then he's just been going down ever since. So it actually makes sense. Like, I was wondering why they were doing that. It seems like they're doing that because what they're doing is they're dropping him down. So you're like, oh, I'm not even scared of him anymore. And then bam, here comes in Hawkeye, and Hawkeye is the actual danger. I am really surprised because the way the scene was written, they were writing it in a way that it's like, this is going to be in 50 episodes or 100 episodes time or 400 episodes time. Like, you're not meeting this character yet, but this is why Zoro is in it, to go to the Grand Line. Like, this is what's going to be motivating him. This is his end game, is to fight Hawkeye. So you're going to like get excited for that. And then just like out of nowhere, bam, Hawkeye's right here. I am extremely surprised that they did that, but hey, I mean, if again, this show is keeping the pace up, or rather, the story is keeping the pace up. The show, the anime, is slowing the pace down a little bit to put in recaps and all that sort of stuff. But the story, the actual writing of the story, is fast paced. So I'm very surprised about that, and I keep getting surprised about it because, as I've said, I'm working on the hindsight of knowing that this show is over 1,000 episodes long. So in my mind, everything has to take a long time, but that's not what's happening. This stuff, they're getting through this stuff pretty quickly. We also found out about Redfoot Zeph, and sort of his past and how he was just really good at kicking people. And then now he's lost his leg, so he's not doing much kicking anymore. I wonder if we're going to see him fight, like, you know, fight just with his peg leg, just kicking people with his peg leg or something. You know, something along those lines. But it would also just make sense if he's just like, no, I'm just a cook now. Like, in my heyday, I would have been able to destroy all these people, but now I'm just a cook, so like I can't do anything and you need to protect me. Possibly that's what they're gonna do. I did like the whole like thing that he said about like, have you ever been starving before? Have you ever been on the brink of death? Like, it is it is, I assume the implication there is like, it is torturous and it isn't something that you would do to someone. Like, that is not something that you would put upon anyone. So like, the honorable thing to do is not to let people starve. No matter what they might do to you afterward, you should stop them from going through that torture. I think that was the implication of what he was saying, and he was also implying that Sanji has been through that pain before, which means Sanji, for some reason or another, has been on the brink of death and starving. Is it possible that Zeph fed him when he was starving? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna move on to the next episode now. Super excited after that episode. We're gonna see Hawkeye right away. It's so exciting when a really cool cliffhanger happens, and I know that I'm recording 2 episodes in this video, so I get to watch the cliffhanger right away. So we're gonna move on to episode 24 now. Here we go. On the cruise. Okay, I'm hoping it says something about Hawkeye. The title of the episode is Hawkeye appears and is awesome. I think she might have. I think she might have stolen the ship. 20 million berry bounty. No. Whenever she starts to use her charms, you know that she's getting greedy about something. You're gonna get pushed off the edge. You're gonna get pushed off. Yep. Lucky they can swim. If you did that to Luffy, he'd die. Huh. Interesting. I think if this was another show, then I wouldn't believe this. Like, I would think, oh, she's actually doing something that's good for them or something. But with the way they built up Nami, that actually makes perfect sense for a character, I think. Not that that's definitely what Nami's doing, but rather it just makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's actually pretty... That's pretty douchey. It's like, that was Kaya's last gift to them. This is a pretty rare Zoro-Luffy disagreement. Even though it was only short. Okay, so we're gonna have the crew split up for a bit. I'm so excited about this. Oh, but Zoro's not even gonna see it? Like, not even gonna be here with him? No, Zoro needs to stay. This is his thing. Hawkeye Mihawk. The world's strongest man? Why are we getting all of the world's blankest blank? Whoa. Damn. Master Swordsman. Ah, this is the world's best swordsman. Wow, he's got a cool design. Whoa! Wow. Teach me. Let me be your student. I like his eyes. Those orange splintered eyes. You need to go on your own. He's got an interesting voice. It isn't the voice I'd expect. Is it your courage or your ignorance? That's a good reply. I don't know. I don't think Zoro's ready. Oh, that's disrespectful. He's using a dagger. Damn. Stopped all of it with the dagger. Hey, he's not the strongest swordsman in the world for nothing. Oh man. Damn, I don't think Zoro's ready for this, man. This is gonna be so demoralizing for him, I feel like. But then what are we gonna do? Just let Hawkeye go away and then come back in many episodes? Because I don't think anyone else is gonna be able to defeat him. Or if they are able to defeat him, it's not like that's good enough for Zoro. Zoro needs to be the best swordsman. It's cool that Zoro already has a reputation though. Oh! Oh, yes, flashback time. Although, hang on, is this flashback we've already seen? Yeah, this is one we've already seen. I thought they were going to show us some new information. I would have liked to see some new footage here. Some new words of encouragement that Kuina gave him. I think this would have been a good place to reveal Zoro's backstory. At this point in the story. Instead of doing it like between arcs. Oh, yes. Good job, Luffy. You know that he wouldn't be happy with that. Zoro and Luffy have a connection. They know each other. Ooh. Tiger trap? Oh! Was he just stabbed in the heart? Oh my god! Oh my god! Isn't that the heart? It is. Damn. Now you're gonna respect that? Hawkeye? Seems like it. I'll remember it. Damn. That's good respect, but also terrifying, because he just almost killed him with the dagger. He could have killed him with the dagger just then. What do you do? Okay. Whoa. Oh! Okay. Kuina's sword didn't break, but the other two did. Oh! What? Zoro! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? Oh my god. Damn! It's the first time they've all seen it. Oh! Hang on, he can't hear you yet. Huh? Just heavily injured him. Oh. Out of respect, kept him alive. Dracul. Dracul. Is that why he looks like a vampire? Damn, I think they are building this up for in like 200 episodes or 800 episodes or something. Become the world's king of the pirates, yep. Oh. Damn, man. Wow, he's impressed. Hawkeye's impressed. Did he escape or did he cut you in half? I think he might have escaped. Yeah, Usopp, you can do it. Okay. I think we're going back to Don Krieg being the villain. Just a small little Hawkeye interlude. Nice! Good stuff. Wow, yeah, okay, so we just had a short interlude there of just like, okay, Don Krieg was the villain, and then we just needed some time in for Hawkeye to come in. But this was actually a moment. I see what they were doing now. This is a moment of like, hey, look, you're not ready for the Grand Line level of pirates yet. Like, this is Hawkeye. This is the kind of guy that's in the Grand Line. And look, I mean, he is not only is he 1,000 times better than the villain you have for your arc right now, Don Krieg. But if you want to compare him to Zoro, Zoro didn't stand a chance. Zoro didn't get a single hit on him. No one got a hit on him. Luffy tried to attack him at some point. He just stepped out of the way. Like, no one on the crew stands a chance against him yet. And this was just like, this was just checking, you know? This was just making sure you knew. It's like if you just, you know, if you're playing like, you know, Elden Ring or something and you go into a zone, you know, you'll discover a new zone and you'll be like, huh, what's this? And then you'll come across like some random enemy and they will just annihilate you in one hit. Like, they'll just bite your head off immediately. And you're like, okay, all right, I guess I'm not ready for this yet. This is like an end game area. Like, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Gotta fight some other stuff for now. This is that exact same sort of thing where it's like Hawkeye just showed up and gave us all a reminder of why the Grand Line is so dangerous. And now we're going back to Don Krieg and it's like, yeah, okay, they're probably evenly matched with Don Krieg. Like, our crew right now, that's probably the level they're at. So I think that's a good reason actually for what I was saying before. It's like, oh, we're bumping down Don Krieg more and more. I was saying it like they're bumping down him more and more because he's not actually the villain of the arc. I think he is the villain of the arc, but they're bumping it down more and more to show, look how far down this guy is, and he's still at our level. So there's so much more above here. I think that's the idea of what this writing is supposed to be. Because I think writing power scaling in shonens is very difficult. I think it's very difficult to have power scaling be entertaining and feel satisfying, and like, and you know, I think different shows approach it in different ways, and sometimes I don't like certain ways that certain shows do it, and sometimes I really like it. I think shows like you know, MHA does it fine. You know, the power scaling is okay in MHA. It's not amazing, but it's okay. The power scaling in something like Hunter x Hunter, I think, is great. In that, yeah, it shows the level, and the level of the enemies keeps going up. But sometimes the enemies are actually just too strong for the main characters, but it's not the main characters who have to deal with them, you know? So the power scaling in that's really interesting, because the whole world has a pretty complex power scaling. And then I think, like, an example of power scaling I didn't like, maybe like 7 Deadly Sins. It's been a long time since I only watched like the first 2 seasons of 7 Deadly Sins. But I remember not really liking the power scaling of that very much. So yeah, like with this show, it seems like so far they're doing a pretty impressive job of, you know, showing the different levels. I would say also Demon Slayer, I think, does a good job at power scaling, at least from what I haven't read the manga, I've only seen the anime, but from seasons 1 and 2 of the anime, I feel like the power scaling has been really good so far. So yeah, that was cool. Is there anything else? Oh, Nami. I gotta talk about Nami, because Nami, yeah, she apparently stole the Going Merry. And yeah, it's just a question of like, is this legit? Is she actually, you know, just is her plan actually just to take the ship and go? Does she think that she's gonna get away with that? I think, like, yes. I assume the idea is that she's right now blinded by her target. So she looked at this, she saw the guy. I wasn't sure if it was like, if she had a personal connection to the guy on the thing, or if it's just because the bounty's 20 million berries or whatever, or both. Like, it could be both. It seemed like from her emotional reaction that it might have been someone she had a connection to, but then they said the bounty, and I think the bounty was like basically exactly what she needed, right? So I feel like it also could have been like her looking at the bounty and going, does that say 20 million berries? And picking it up and going, yep, well, that's what I need, so I gotta go find this guy. But either way, I think, yeah, she's going after that guy, and is probably blinded by that right now, and so it's just like, well, sorry, my goal is more important than these guys I just met a week ago. Like, let's just go and not look back. But yeah, I mean, it's also possible that she has some other plan in mind or something, but I don't even know what that could possibly be. I mean, she's abandoning them, like, anyway, slice it looks like she's abandoning them. So I think, yeah, she's just being Nami, which, I mean, it's good for our characters to have flaws this early on, so that we have something to grow on, you know? I like that she is as interesting a character as she is, especially since she's currently the only female member on the main crew. I think it's very easy for the female members to just be given a boring sidekick role or a moral compass role and not have any development beyond that. So the fact that this is the only female character, but she is just as interesting, if not, I would argue more interesting. I find her the most interesting of the characters so far, but I think I also have a bias because I just like female characters, so I guess we're just gonna find out. But anyway, it was a good episode. I'm gonna be watching 2 more during this session. Like, I'm basically, you know, as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to be clicking record again and doing 2 more videos, but you won't see them right now unless, of course, you go to my Patreon account, and you can see the next 2 episodes on my Patreon account right now. If you're on YouTube, just go to the description below and you can get full-length reactions to those episodes. So if you love me doing these One Piece videos, please make sure to show your support, leave your comments, like the video. Like, these things will really help me out. As long as these One Piece videos are popular and getting people watching the videos, then I'm gonna keep doing them. If people aren't interested anymore, I said this in the first episode or 2, like, if people aren't interested anymore, then I'd stop doing it. But for now, people are still interested, so make sure to give the video some love. And yeah, if you really love them and really want to support me, go to my Patreon account and support me there. That helps me out even more. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.